It'll be the Bulls off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Joel Embiid. Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Mobley, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. Now here's Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Oh, great patience from Tatum there, not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot.
Antetokounmpo. Barnes bounce pass. From deep, Antetokounmpo buries it from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to Tatum. Here's Sabonis. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Antetokounmpo up top. He's guarded by Davis. Embiid against Sabonis. And they double up Embiid. Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now the Bulls with it. Outside, Jones. Embiid against Sabonis. The three from Davis. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Barnes finds Curry. Pass to Giannis. back to Curry. Lets the three fly. They get it again. And Davis sends it back.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Davis with a screen on Mobley. And finished off by Davis.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Mobley outside. Pass to Curry. Good work defensively by Jones.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Curry passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, you know what? This is exactly what Curry gives you. He can handle it, score it, pass it. He gives you an expanded menu.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Tatum. His three-pointers off the mark. Indiana trailing here on the wing, Barnes. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Giannis passes to Embiid, so they take the lead.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Outside, Davis. Sabonis. And again, no good by Chicago.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Giannis kicks to Mobley. Antetokounmpo passes to Barnes. A kick out to Mobley. Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Tatum. Mobley with the rebound. Now here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pacers lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Davis is out there with Tatum. Then it's Jones. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Sabonis in at the 2. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all that stuff, but it'll still work. Guys, back over to you.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Pass to Davis. Adebayo with the screen on Giannis to the inside and stolen by Mobley. Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
For the Pacers, Antetokounmpo. One shot.
And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Bulls. 9-point game. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Davis kicks to Sabonis. And here's Tatum for three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Pacers leading by 9. Pass to Embiid. Back to Giannis. On the wing, Barnes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Down low. And now Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Curry. From deep. Indiana again missing. Bulls trail by 7. Sabonis inside. Barnes on him. Adebayo finds Jones. From downtown. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Giannis with it. Jones covering. Outside Curry. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the paint. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. Davis against Giannis. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. 1:32 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Curry. All sorts of time. Again, Curry missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Back to Jones. Here's Tatum for 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Mobley throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Sabonis. Scoreless thus far. Tatum finds Davis. Adebayo with a screen for Davis. And Adebayo throws it down.
How about this? AD making the pass out of the pick and roll. That's a rare occasion because usually he's finishing.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. There's Giannis. Look out below.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Davis with a screen on Barnes. Pass to Davis. Now Jones. Five to shoot. Adebayo with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Jones. Pacers with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Giannis up strong with force.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder defender, you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Indiana, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Mobley, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Now here's Embiid. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Davis. He's got 5. To the middle. Here's Adebayo.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And a deep three from Curry. Rebound by the Bulls.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Tatum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Up again.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Outside, Jones. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Davis has got 8.
The ability of Davis to shoot from out there really does open the floor for him.
Pass to Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said, winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Guys, back to you.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Now, here's Curry, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. And that one, good. He's got 11.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
On the wing, Davis. Antetokounmpo defending. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Jones, the pass to Tatum. Outside, Davis. Pass to Tatum. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Pacers leading by 17. And here is Mobley. Antetokounmpo finds Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Outside, Davis. Adebayo with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Deflects the pass. And here we go. Mobley heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Mobley's got 6 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Indiana?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Indiana. The 3 from Tatum. Mobley with the rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Embiid against Davis. Embiid, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And so it's Indiana sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And
And Chicago starts out with the ball here. And the starting group for Chicago. James is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5 down low. Here's Robertson. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Pass to Frazier. James with a steal. Here's Robertson. Back to James. 16 feet out. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is a dangerous area for LeBron James. You get him into that mid-range area, you don't know what he's going to do.
Ball stolen. Now here's Jokic. Tightly guarded. Jokic with a screen on Daniels. Back to Jokic. Here's Robertson. No good with the triple. Pass to Frazier. Here's Marion for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pippen outside. Beyond the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Curry passes to Frazier. And here's Lopez. Pass to Frazier. Just 5 to shoot. Over James. Frazier with the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Pippen. Here's Olajuwon. Pass to James. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Pippen. No good from outside. Outside Curry. Now Lopez. Back to Curry. This one for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here. First free throw is good. Good on both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Frazier. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 6.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them. Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Pippen. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Outside Curry. Down low. Daniels misses.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Marion with the bucket.
The defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. James outside. Back to Pippen. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Daniels. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Frazier. And that one's good. Frazier's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
James deciding where to go with it. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
The 17-footer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Pacers up by 7. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
They've got Brook Lopez, and it's Frazier in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Frazier. It's stolen away. And now the Bulls in transition. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. Pacers leading by 4. Pass to Curry. To the paint. Stolen by Jokic. Here's the break. Here's Robertson. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Now here's Lopez. Here's Frazier. Back to Lopez. Blocked! We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And the basket by Pippen.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And here's Indiana now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Curry passes to Lopez. Here's Frazier. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Frazier. Six to shoot. Pass to Marion. The 3.
Really terrific job from LeBron to keep his hands up, his feet moving, gets the challenge on that shot.
Lets it fly. Here's Olajuwon. And that one is hammered home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Lopez. He gets it in there.
I mean, a big guy like Lopez won't stop for contact. He stays strong and powers through.
Here's Robertson. Fades back. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Indiana now. 1:53 left in the first half. Lopez against Jokic. Marion passes to Curry. And that's good for 2. Curry's got 8 points.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Back to Pippen. For 3, James. They get it back to the wing on the left. And here's Jokic outside. Indiana leading. Marion passes to Frazier. Curry looking it over. Lopez finds Daniels. Outside Curry. That three's off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Pippen. Here's Olajuwon. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Olajuwon's got 4 points now in the quarter. And the Pacers with possession here. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. 4-3. Stephen Curry.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. And here's Jokic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. He's got 6.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Outside Curry. There's the screen. 4 seconds left. No good on the shot. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
22.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court for Chicago, Nikola Jokic is out there with James. And it's Robertson in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now, here is James. Here's Frazier. Pass to Lopez. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Curry for 3. Here's Daniels. And he throws it down with one hand.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you have to love the energy from Brook Lopez. This guy has got deep inside position, and he accepts the hit like a champ.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He makes a first.
And when he's healthy, Brook Lopez is someone you have to game plan for. This is a huge presence on the floor who uses his length, his size to great advantage.
And Lopez drops them both.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
The Bulls trail by 8. Now Pippen. Jokic with a screen on Curry. Pass to Jokic. Looking to end the run. For 3. The Joker knocks it down.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Frazier, the pass to Lopez. Oh, he picked him clean. To the inside. Here's Robertson. Got a hand on it. Another shot. Here's Marion. He's got 5. Pass to Frazier. And here's Lopez. Here's Frazier. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by James. Here's Olajuwon. And there's another one for the Bulls.
You talk about high-quality shot. A paint touch to a kick-out. This is the modern NBA.
Curry passes to Frazier. Back to Curry. Fires from the wing. And it's good for 2. Curry's got 13.
And very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to James. Indiana with a rebound. Marion's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Frazier. Oh, got a piece of it. Pushing it up now. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 6 points for him.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Curry's shot is off. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Chicago. They trail by 3. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Jokic for the tie. On target from range. Jokic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Pippen outside. Pass to James. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry, a screen on James. Marion passes to Frazier. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. And yep, it's good. Lopez has got 8.
Really not easy to stick with Brook Lopez in the screen and roll. This guy fantastic moving after the screen.
James up top. 9 points in the game. The shot that time not on target. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Chicago ahead, leading by a point. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Stephen Curry, and it's Frazier in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. 4-3. A shot by James, no good. Indiana trailing here. Now here's Curry. Curry creates inside.
Stephen Curry, a 3-level scorer, gets a chippy right there.
Curry's gone 6 of 12 from the field. Pass to Robertson. Back to Pippen. For 3, James. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Now here's Curry, defended by Pippen. Back to Curry from outside the arc. And Curry with the answer 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Jokic from behind the arc. Rebounded by Marion.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Curry passes to Frazier. Curry, he's open, and Indiana again with the bucket.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Timeout, Bulls.
Here are your Indiana basemen.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, "Hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end." Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Jokic. Here's Robertson. Launches the 3. Offensive rebound. LeBron. Oh, off target from downtown. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Frazier. Here's Daniels. James with a steal. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Well, Brown is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
Here's Frazier. Outside Lopez. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Chicago foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Daniels. Now Curry. 4 on the clock. Jokic with a rebound. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 1-point game. Cash! Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Now here's Curry. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. The three is off. James outside. And he nails it.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Now Lopez. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Oh, it's off. Chicago leading by 4. Here's James. Puts up the tray. Another chance. He got it.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Curry, defended by Pippen. Fires away from outside. The putback, and he grabs the board and finishes it off.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First team foul.
They lead by 4. Pippen with it. Jokic outside. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
James outside. So Chicago takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Doug Collins has out there. They've got Pippen. James is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's O'Neal in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Pippen. Right side, O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. And it's SGA penetrating. The shot, no good. Great that time from Leonard. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to LeBron. High post shot. That's good on the jump shot.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Giannis. Back to Curry. Gets an open look and hits.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Chicago. He said Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shea's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. Now here's Giannis. After LeBron James's miss, Curry finds Wembanyama. Here's Leonard. He sinks the 11-footer.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. James outside. That's good, and SGA with the assist. LeBron's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Leonard with the bucket.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. LeBron outside. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Leonard. Chicago trailing. Outside Curry. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Leonard. Top of the key. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's good, 2 points.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up and everyone falls in line.
And Doug Collins wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing on the board. Pass to LeBron. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard it down low.
Here's Curry with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. James left side. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Pippen against Curry. A 3. And James gets it to go on the assist by Pippen. LeBron's got 8.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. He lobs it up. Stolen by O'Neal. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Chamberlain, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Here's Curry, following the basket by LeBron James. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Releases from the wing and drills it. He's got 8.
Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
Pippen, the pass to James. Pippen, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Inside, and stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Leonard, pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Curry. Chamberlain down low. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Second shot opportunity, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen against Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Leonard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Leonard looking over the floor. Wembanyama sets a screen for Leonard. Here's Wembanyama. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Bulls with the lead. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Pippen. Nifty move. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game here.
At the line for the Bulls, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, shooting 1.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Back to James. Releases. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Wembanyama high post. Working on Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by SGA. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. LeBron, that's a two-pointer.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot.
Not going to go that time. Curry passes to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Chicago leading by 3. Bounce pass Pippen. James, the pass to O'Neal. Outside Pippen. The 3. Good. And the assist goes to O'Neal. Pippen's got 5.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Dance team, make some noise.
1:14 left to play here in the half. Outside Leonard. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And for Wembanyama, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of his game.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Now here's SGA. Still yet to score. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, Kareem, strong and focused.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Chamberlain with a screen on SGA. Leonard attacking, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. The Bulls leading by 6. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And LeBron nails the 3.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
And here's Giannis. Chamberlain with a screen on LeBron to the inside. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bulls lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Doug Collins has out there. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's LeBron James. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Bulls trail by 7. Giannis dishes to Curry. Back to Giannis. Left side Curry pulls it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bulls. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Leonard. Pippen feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Pippen's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. James finds Pippen. Floats it up for James. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Curry outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game. And timeout called by Doug Collins. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Pippen with it. 8 points for him. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Pippen. They set the screen. Just 5. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Now here's Giannis. Back to Curry, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Bulls leading by 7. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. O'Neal a screen on Leonard. SGA passes to James. 6 on the shot clock. A putback. O'Neal with the putback.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Pippen against Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Curry's got 9.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Now here's James, covered by Giannis. LeBron James attacking. Unable to get that one.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Wembanyama finds Curry. Shoots over Pippen. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Curry. Now the Bulls with it. Pippen, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's SGA. He's covered by Leonard. SGA against Leonard. It's Pippen on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Curry, wide open, off target. That was a little heat check. Outside Pippen. Back to SGA. To the middle. And stolen by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo looking it over. With 2 seconds left, physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls out front, up 3. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
It's the 4th quarter.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Wembanyama, Antetokounmpo, rocking with Curry. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Now, here's Pippen. LeBron outside. And a wide open look for SGA. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. And Wembanyama outside. Here's Curry. Takes it inside.
Yeah, and beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Curry on the wing. Defended by Pippen. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow.
And with his strength, lateral quickness, and that 7'3" wingspan, Pippen is an exceptional defender.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the officials.
Now, here's SGA. O'Neal sets the screen for SGA. And the Bulls, another 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near him. Connects with the J.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
The Bulls call timeout. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now here's Pippen. James, right side. Tries it from 16, and that one is good.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Bulls trail by 12. Antetokounmpo. Highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
James. O'Neal hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Antetokounmpo playing strong inside.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong move off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Curry fires. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Chicago leading by 12. Now O'Neal. From 15 feet away. Yeah, count it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now here's Giannis. Now Curry. Wembanyama. No good from 3.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Carlos Boozer out there with Dang. Then there's Noah. Then there's Bogans. And it's Rose in at the point guard position.
And a good work from the interior. I like seeing Noah take advantage of those.
Chicago ball.
Rose gets a wide open look. No good on the three.